Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another Antari Shipyard live stream for the Fremont Reformation League. Today we've got a huge matchup. We got two titans of attack wing. Probably, I would say that everybody could probably agree, two of the best players in the world facing off today for the second time that I'm aware of. Bryan and Joseph actually faced off in the league championship in the first month we tried this, with Bryan taking home that victory. So Joseph is looking to gain one up on Bryan here. But this is league play for the original series division, TOS division. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break into their fleets. We'll take a look at that, and then they're starting to set things up now on the board. So we will go ahead and get over there. Oh, it would help if I had the fleets up. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So we are going to start with Bryan's fleet. He is running the green side today. He is going to be flying the USS Prometheus with Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Maxwell Forrest, Cheat Death, and Dorsal Phaser Array. He is also running a Borg Sphere with Gen Con, More Than Meets the Eye, Technological Distinctiveness, Chemocyte, and Eric's. He is running a fleet captain on the Prometheus, so Forrest and that fleet captain is going to bump Jean-Luc Picard up to a skill 11. Both ships are worth 50 points. Joseph's fleet, his first ship, is worth 40 points. It is a Scout 608 with Locutus, 7 of 9, Transwarp Signal, Brunt, Interlink Transceiver, Integrated Borg Technology, Dispersion Field, and Croesus. His first ship is worth 50 points. It's the IRW Saran with Damon Solak, Liviana Shararvnek, Ibex Dynasty, Aft Disruptor Emitters, times 3. So he's got 3 copies of those. He's running Reinforced Shields, Grawl, and Param. And I don't have the graphic for it, but he is running the reinforcement sideboard. I don't have the cards right in front of me, but if you are interested to see what he is running on the sideboard, in the chat, please feel free to type exclamation mark and Joseph's name, and the chat bot will spit out the link for his fleet. And same thing with Bryan, exclamation mark Bryan. All right, sounds like they are just finishing up with the initiative roll. Sounds like Joseph has one initiative. So let's get over to them. Give me 1 second here. Let's get this moved over here. All right, let's bring their audio in.
Okay.
There we go.
Captains, I think it's Sarah in first, then my 2 ships.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
All right, gentlemen, the intro is complete, and the floor is yours. Have a good match.
Thanks very much.
Yep.
All right.
Go.
Looks like we've got a bunch of people
Okay.
bunch of people coming into the
down.
stream. So welcome to the stream. This is going to be an exciting matchup. I am not predicting that this is going to be a full-out brute force match.
I suppose it's meant to be can first, but
If
doesn't really
anything,
matter.
if
In
anything,
fact,
this
better
match is
remember
going to
and
come down
sink
to
the ships
movement.
onto the
Both
plates, actually.
both players are running ships that can definitely zip around the
I've
board.
not done that yet.
Bryan's Prometheus and even his Sphere have the ability to just zoom around wherever they want to go. I do know Joseph Saran has got the extra move after you attack ability. So in itself, the Saran can also zip around the board. It looks like they both have gone ahead and foregone the obstacles, traded them in for planets. Not that it matters, but Bryan's planet is the red planet, and Joseph's planet placement is the blue planet. Looks like Bryan is splitting the planets with his ships, more focused on his side of the board.
One
And then
second.
Joseph Saran
Well,
is
that
set up
looks laggy.
towards the bottom left corner, up against the board edge. So that
Someone's
is
calling me.
definitely a
Robert.
departure
Robert's calling me.
from his first game where he sat up against Scott.
Okay, that's both my ships deployed.
Okay.
Alright, now Joseph's going to deploy his scout cube. Alright, looks like he's going to deploy his scout cube on the other side of the blue planet, closest
Right,
to Saran,
just where
obviously.
you're deploying that, I'm going to have to reload back up because every time I zoom in, it's messing up for me.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm just going to reload into the server.
Okay.
Alright, so with that, we're going to start the match with technical difficulties. As soon as Bryan pops back in, we should be free to get this started. If anybody at home notices a small lag, or if you're in and you play in the league and you stream with me, I do apologize for any kind of lag that you guys suffer. I am working with a 6-year-old desktop that is, in computer terms, determined to be a dinosaur, with a stock graphics card. So I am working with what I got at the moment. I am working on getting the system upgraded. It's just going to take me a bit to get that completely sorted. Let's get Bryan promoted up. Alright, so Bryan is back. Hopefully everything works for him. Another issue we've been having is with our UK guys, we get a lot of degradation on the internet. Their player pings are higher than normal when I'm, say, hosting a game for a couple guys in California. But we will get through it. The show will go on, and hopefully things will get resolved once I get a better system. So I think Bryan is in. Yep, his hand is moving. I believe they are all set, so let's go ahead and Mr. Map this. And then we'll just throw this map, I don't know, somewhere. Throw it off the side of the table. We'll just delete it. Perfect. Alright, so we are entering the planning phase for round 1. Oh, Jeff, I was wondering if Joseph was going to place his cube along the very back line, like his Saran did. Spins and hangs out off the board edge. True. I think Joseph is playing with technological distinctiveness on the scout cube, so I would think that Joseph's going to try and take his time and try and build that up. Um, I'm really interested to see how aggressive Bryan's going to want to be. I think he's also running technological distinctiveness on his sphere, um, so we could see some one-on-one with that. In the previous two games with both of these guys, Bryan wasn't very super aggressive, but he did try. I believe it was round two. He tried to meet them on, and I don't think Joseph's going to let that happen. Um, so we've got one dials placed. It looks like Bryan's dials are down. Joseph's second dial is out, so we'll go ahead and listen in.
Okay, ready to start a timer?
Yes. That works for me. My dials are set.
Okay, well, good luck.
Good luck to
There you
you
go.
too.
So
And
be
we're
your
off.
Suran first.
Okay, so I'm going to flip up Romulan Pilot with
Yep.
this. Okay. CERN's going to do a one forward. Exchange Solok for Con. Take
Alright,
the
so
Ox.
Solak is off the board.
And then it is. Actually, it's weird. This first thing is weird, right? So it's. I guess these are both 11s, right? Coming into this.
No, 11. Yeah,
Or 12.
both
Sorry.
11s.
Um,
Oh, mine's a 11. Oh, no, in fact, Borg Cube will be a 12
a 12, but I have.
because your scout's a 12.
Yeah.
You've got initiative, so I'll move first with it.
Okay, so I guess it's your guys then.
That's, yeah, Prometheus first. A 2 green bank to the left. You will use Fleet Captain on Sphere. And yeah, we'll do that, sorry. We shall do that. And then battle stations from Picard. Then Can is doing a 3 green forward, but we use Chemo's like to make it a 5. And we will use technological distinctiveness.
Interesting.
Okay. So it's the scout now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it is going forward 2 and rotating to the left. So, and it will try and do a 3 forward. So what am I going to lose? 7, I guess.
Alright.
Out there. And I guess we're back at dials.
Yes.
Sorry, in the end phase, I will discard Param to get 2 Latin tokens on common.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
interesting.
then I have initiative.
I think Param is that's very interesting. That's something I didn't notice in the first
Okay,
game.
so you have initiative, so the Surin stays 13, but your sphere becomes 12, right? So it moves after my scout.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I'll always go after your scout.
Right, yeah, right.
Okay, so it's the end. We're in the end phase. We're planning phase for round 2. End phase in round 1. Joseph discarded Param, it was something I didn't notice in the first game that I watched with him and Scott. I think that's just a cheap Romulan card that he can discard to get some Latinum on the Suran, because he's running Grawl. So anytime you discard a card or a crew from that ship, you get +2 Latinum. If I remember that correctly. Yep, discard this card or another crew upgrade aboard the ship. Place 2 gold press Latinum on the captain equipped to this ship. Um, Bryan actually came in fairly more aggressive than I was expecting him to. Um, so it appears that we're going to be seeing some form of combat here in round 2. Um, it looked like maybe he was going to try. He was covering his bases for in the event that Joseph split his fleet and tried to go around the other side of the planet. So I would expect that sphere to be turning in, either using its own spin, its own movement, either fleet captain, or using Admiral Forrest action for a one hard turn. Um, really doesn't matter if it turns, but I would expect something like that to get the scout the sphere, not the scout the sphere up into this area here, where my white mouse is. Um, It'd be interesting to see what Joseph's going to
Okay.
choose to do with these two.
Sorry, just rethinking.
Um,
No, it's no problem.
Looks like Bryan has got his dial set. The Scout Cube dial is set, but the Saran is not. I don't believe the Saran is cloaked
Okay,
either.
I'm set.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so it's your initiative, so it's Prometheus Goat.
Prometheus is doing a gentle 2 bank to the right. Looks like he is planning on Joseph being an arc.
And we will.
Yeah, he's got to do a green maneuver that Saran to get rid of that Ox. It's interesting
Back
to
to the
note.
cube, which is a one right turn from the fleet captain.
There we go. That sphere just did a one right turn.
We will target lock the cube, and we'll do
Well,
a
I'm,
one
I'm
turn
surprised that he
with
didn't
Forest.
use Liviana to cloak and then get a free action. Well, I guess it's off his action bar.
Okay.
Yeah, he could reverse sideboard again. Um,
Scout,
but
you're done?
Okay, yeah. That's the Prometheus done.
Okay. What? 3 forward with the Scout. Okay.
Yep, you didn't miss much. Initiative right now is with Bryan. Not that it's going to matter much. These Joseph switched out the Damon Solak
I will discard
with Gen Con on the IRW Saran, using his
Dispersion
reinforcement
field.
sideboard. And that is about
Do
it.
another 3 forward. 3 forward. Yes. Just been there.
Okay.
And I will. Are we range 2? Yeah.
Yep.
6. Temporal
Come
displacement.
on, co-pilot.
Not gonna be enough.
Get up here.
So I think I.
All right.
So many dice.
Are the mag
I
chargers on the
think
sideboard?
I bring over the
I should probably look.
the temporal display, the temporal vortex onto this.
Yep.
And then your sphere.
Yep. That's it. 3 forward. There. Not got a shot on. So just use technological distinctiveness again.
All right. So Bryan's sphere chose to
Put
go
second token on
3
it.
straight.
Okay.
His technological distinctiveness is now up to +2, so that sphere is going to hit with a
this. There's the
attack of
ox.
8 for the primary. The Saran did a Gentle Bank 1 to the right. So I'm going to go ahead and get the camera in position for this.
It uses Romulan pilot to do a 1 forward.
Okay.
Good. Gets a scan, and it will. Liviana gives me anything. Great. Where is she? If your ship has. Yeah, so I'll cloak, target lock, the Prometheus. Target lock, and cloak. And then that's the end of the activation phase, right?
Yeah.
So I will blow the transwarp signal to put an ox beside the Prometheus and take the.
Okay.
And I'll spend a Latinum token to get a battle stations beside the CERN.
Alright, so the Saran is getting some good quality coming into this attack.
Okay, so the CERN.
Yep, it's going to attack first because Con is going to be a skill 13 for this round.
Yeah, 4 on the Prometheus. Yeah.
Oh, let me turn the.
I will
Oh,
spend the target lock.
there we go. There we go.
And the battle stations. 3 hits.
Okay. 3 hits. That's 3 shields gone.
And you have. Oh, I guess this scout fires before the Prometheus. Cloak token flips.
And no, Prometheus shoots first because I've got initiative.
The Prometheus is 11 and the scout is 12.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking the sphere. Yes. Off you go. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. And that's just 3 primary and then modified. Looks like a crit.
And evaded.
All right.
Okay, so now I will shoot at. Yeah, we'll shoot the cube, I think.
Okay.
Oh, wait there. Do we? Yeah, we'll shoot the cube at range 2.
Okay, looks like we've got a crit and a hit. Battle
Hit
station and 2
crit.
blanks.
I roll 4 because of the interlead transceiver.
Sorry? Oh, sorry, I was giving you the chance to use the interlink, your temporal vortex. I'm going to use my target lock now to reroll them.
Sorry, I removed the target lock with the transwarp.
All right, sorry.
There you go, Jeff. It all sorts
There you go.
itself out in the end.
Okay, so 2 evades cancels 2 hits. So the
Yep,
scout
cool.
gets to fight another day. And then in the end phase, I will flip Bryan and put a second ox on the Prometheus.
Oh, let's see which ship. Hey guys, I don't mean to butt in here. Can someone pause the timer? I think
Sure, there you go.
I think Joseph deleted one of his movement pads.
Oh, I did. Thank you. I'll just clone one.
And then I don't know which ship it was for.
It was for the Surin.
Okay. I can lift it up. You can put it
Oh,
underneath.
Did that work?
it might have to go. The Surin might end up having to go right in the middle of it. Oh no, it looks like it worked.
There you go. Go in.
Here, let's see if it happens.
Spin it round.
I'm not sure that it did work.
No, it didn't. Right, want to lift up the Suran?
Okay, Surin's up.
Right, that's down.
I didn't even hit the sync button here. Okay, now the Surin underneath it again. Okay. if Green wants to try lifting up the Surin. Sorry, guys.
Yep, there you go.
Surin's lifted.
No.
Because it's so laggy. Okay, I've got the Surin lifted up, so let me know when you put the thing down.
There you go.
There you go. That's it down.
Oh, now it fell back under.
Oh, it keeps hitting the planet. Okay, I know what to do. Someone lift up the Surin. I'll come up this way.
Go ahead, Bryan.
There you go.
No, it's every time we. Okay. I am going to.
Do this the old-fashioned way.
Well, I don't want to. I don't want
It's
to.
the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Grab the one maneuver template, and you can put it on whatever side of the Surin you want, and then take the Surin off the board.
Okay. I'll let you replace it, Bryan, when the time comes.
That done it?
No, it won't.
What about did you just copy the one that was already there?
Yeah, I guess that's my mistake. Do we have? We don't have another one.
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, there's a fresh one.
Yeah, there's a fresh one on the other board.
Yeah.
Just need to bump the size of it up. Did that work?
Yeah, that's good. Okay. I will.
Yeah, so put it back to there just so it's got the angle at least.
Oh, I see.
Does that look okay there?
Looks good to me.
All right. Everything looks good.
Hey guys, this is Jeff. I think the Surin was behind the template.
No, it was at
No,
the back.
it was on the back edge.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no, definitely there. Just outside range 2.
Okay.
All right. Get back into it.
And so we are at the planning phase again, right?
Yes. Let me make sure that they... Okay, timer is going. For anybody who is wondering, we have 37 minutes and about 10 seconds left. Okay, so we had a round of combat. Joseph Saran. It's interesting because he fired and then neglected to use the ability from the Saran to do a 2 bank.
The Suran used its target lock.
And maybe that is
Oh yeah, thank you.
planned on his end. I'm unsure. I just know that Saran has that ability. He can do it. I don't know if he wanted to do it. But I think the Saran was really the only ship that was able. You know what? I just thought of why he didn't do that. Had he done a two bank, he would have put the Saran in range for the sphere to fire its primary weapon at him. Smart move. That is a smart play, I think, by choosing not to use the ability. So as I was saying, the Saran is the only ship I think that dealt any kind of damage. The Scout Cube was able to survive an attack from the Prometheus. And now we're just waiting on. Looks like Bryan's got the Prometheus dial set. I'll be interested to see which target Bryan's going to pick to go after, because it seems like Joseph has split his forces up fairly well. So you got to pick one or the other. It's possible that Bryan ends up splitting his forces as well, but that will negate any Admiral Forrest or Fleet Captain that the Sphere could use once he gets out of range. And I don't know what the range is on Fleet Captain. I think it might be in range 1 to 3. Yeah, L does. Okay, there's the Saran dial. Looks like both dials are set. So they should be getting ready to go. I see that the viewership has been slowly bumping up during this match. So for those of you who joined us late, welcome.
Yeah, sorry, dial set.
We've got a fairly
Okay.
good matchup going
Right,
on
so
here.
be the Prometheus first, I believe.
We are moving into round
Yeah,
3.
I think it's year 2, right?
No, because it's your initiative, I've got a 13 and an 11.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, and the fun and games with that, right? So a 2 green bank, which gets rid of one of the auxiliary power tokens. Then I will use the Fleet Captain to do a 1 right turn. We go to there. So then now is your Scout Cube.
Okay, so Scout Cube. Doing a back 2. So that's firing 4 dice.
Okay. So the Scout Cube did a reverse 2.
I guess it makes sense to discard to do a forward 3. So what am I going to discard? Well, transceiver. So I do 3 forward.
Yep, nice.
And I will spend my action to grab the mag charges.
Okay.
So my initiative, so it's your sphere?
Yeah, my sphere will always move before your
Right.
Saran.
I don't remember hearing Joseph calling out that he was going to
3
discard
forward
Brawl
green.
at the end of turn 2. I can see his captain has only got 1 Gold Press Latinum sitting on him right now. So I don't think that he's discarded him yet. It would make sense after this turn to discard him.
There.
Oh,
What's that? Sorry.
That was a 3 green forward there. Not using Cayman Sight, and we'll target lock the Suran. Okay.
alright. Saran is doing a 3 bank to the right.
What's the Prometheus have on it? Just 3 damage, right?
Yeah, it's still got 4 hull, 2 shields.
I will.
Now, one thing
I guess
to keep in mind here is that the Saran doesn't need to have the Prometheus and Arc. It has the aft disruptor beams, or the aft disruptor emitters. Excuse me. So it doesn't necessarily need to be an Arc.
Reverse. And then in the combat phase, I will spend a Latinum token to get a battle station. Cloaked, target lock, and then this. Okay, so I attack first. So it is 3 dice on the Prometheus from the Surin.
Okay.
I have a target lock, right? So I'll spend 2 hits.
Huh.
Okay, I damage.
So Prometheus loses a shield.
And then I will use the Surin's ability to bang.
Very nice.
This target.
Well, the sphere will shoot at the cube.
Okay.
That's a good point. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced.
6 base and 2 for technological distinctiveness.
I think I'm in the Saran camp versus the CERN.
Here we go.
Looks like the cube is firing.
3 hits and a crit.
Okay, so my interlink transceiver's gone, so I will roll 3. I will take. So I lose 2 shields on the scout.
Okay, so the scout cube has lost 2 shields.
And then the scout will fire its mags at the Prometheus. So that is 3. So that becomes a crit, and it's the mag, so you don't get an evade.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right, so that shield's gone.
So the Prometheus has been stripped of its
And look,
shield.
shield's gone on that.
Okay. I guess that's that, right?
Yep.
Target lock sticks around.
Okay, let's turn the dice camera off. Looks like we're going into end phase. Going into planning phase for round 4. Joseph was able to swing the Valdor around, take a swipe at the Prometheus, and then fly away, getting out of arc of the sphere. The scout cube. Yep,
This in the end phase, I will discard Growl to get my last token.
There you go, Jeff. Grawl has been discarded to get 2 more Latinum. So I can confirm that Khan has 2 Latinum sitting on him. Alright. Alright. So we're going to tell him when those ships dead, there's sudden death. Yep.
We're back, yeah.
Okay. Sorry about the silence there. I had my destructive co-pilot come through. Alright, buddy. I'll see you in a couple minutes. I had my destructive co-pilot come through. Alright. So, yeah, when it's necessary, I'll break in. I'm sure both of them are well aware of the overtime rules, but I'll just make sure. Yeah, but that's true too. I'll if we get there, I will run over
All right,
those.
I'm locked.
Either way, for both the viewers and for them. If they don't need it, then I'll definitely remind
Move the
the
Suran's tile
reviewers.
out the way. Picard first. Will be a 2 green bank to the right. Which will get rid of the Ox. And we will give the Sphere a 1 bank to the right from the Fleet Captain. Go there.
We are sitting at looks like 21 minutes. Read the clock upside down. Yeah,
And
21 minutes for
take
time left.
target lock and an evade on the cube. Okay, so now it's your scout cube.
Yeah, because that's a 13, right? Okay, so.
Yep.
Flip. I will go back to.
That's the wrong ship.
Okay. Did I undo it?
You'll need You just need to flip it 180 as well.
That's where their stern's supposed to
There we
be?
go.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
So the scout needs to be flipped. And then it goes 2. And I think it'll ditch the integrated board technology to do another 2. So bad. So I gotta flip it again. And I will re-enable the mags. And then it's the sphere.
Reveal a 2 green forward, but we will use RX to change it to a 2 reverse.
Oh, there's.
You can.
Yep.
Okay.
Rotate the ship's dial to a white or green of the same speed.
Right.
And the white to reverse.
Is there a ruling on that? Because I would say that that's not the same speed.
What a 2 backwards is.
Well, two reverse is a different
It's
speed.
the same speed. It doesn't say about just of the same speed. It's going at 2.
Right, but I mean, I think there's an argument to say they're different speeds and that they're both listed.
What are they? Is one doing a 1, another doing a 2?
Right, but
if
what
you
I
like,
say,
we can call someone in.
yeah,
What we'll do is we'll pause it.
That's fine.
Jeff, do you
Jeff,
want
mate,
to come in?
are you listening in?
He should be stepping in here shortly.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear me, Jeff, but it looks like I see you're in here. Your mic is muted on Discord. I don't know if that's intentional or not at this point. Let me make sure that the timer.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey.
Yep, can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about
Right,
that.
right, question Joseph's got is revealed a 2 right forward, and I'm wanting to use RX to change it to a 2 reverse. Card itself says rotate the ship's maneuver dial to a white or grey maneuver of the same speed as the maneuver revealed. So to me, I revealed a 2. I've changed it to another 2, which is either white or green. Just like a ruling on that.
Yeah, so I looked in the rule book, and where it's talking about types of maneuvers, it says each maneuver consists of 3 elements: the bearing, which is the arrow, the speed, which is the number, and the difficulty, which is the color. And specifically for speed, it just says speed is indicated by the numbers on the maneuver dial and varies between 1 and 6, depending on the options available on the dial. So that sounds to me like a 2 reverse is the same speed as a 2 forward.
Okay, if that's what it says.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear there.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Right, okay, I'll unpause the time and I'll. So.
All right, there we go. Getting an official ruling from Jeff.
2 and there. And.
And that's one of those cards that Bryan actually used this.
Yeah, let's skip.
In the last tournament as
You're
well.
going to stop me using the target lock anyway.
In the proto tourney, and I had noticed that he had Eric's on board.
Okay, now is the Suran.
This was the exact situation he and I were talking about, that he would use Eric's.
Doing 2
so I was very happy to see that he finally got to use it.
it will cloak, and it will sensor echo back to make sure that's right, the left.
Yeah, I think as predicted, this match has definitely been more about maneuvers than just sheer brute force or just a straight up joust. Um, they both have the benefit of actually playing each other once before, um, so they both kind of know each other's strengths and weaknesses from that first match.
Okay, so
Granted, the
it is
fleets were different.
now it's combat phase. I'm not going to
Yep.
use Platinum token.
Okay. It'll be the Suran to shoot first.
Okay, so I guess I don't think I'll fire. So sphere now, right?
Yes, it will be, and we're going to shoot at the scout.
Okay. So 4 health for the scout. And what are you shoot? Are you throwing 9?
Yeah, it will be 9. Just a question on, and just between us, I'll let you make the call before I do it. The more the meets the eye is that you may discard this card to place a token. Are we treating that the same as the other card that you used earlier on for dumping an ox, and I've got to use it at the start of the combat phase? Or are we just following it with it can just
No,
literally be dropped at any time?
yeah, you can use it.
I'll let you make.
You can use it between steps. I was looking at it before the game, but can you? Does it have the scan? You cannot perform a scan action as a free action. Okay, so you just did it as your main action. Okay, so I will get 1 evade die.
Well, at the moment you've got 2. It depends on what I roll.
Oh, if you don't spend it, right. Fair enough.
Yeah. Right. So 3, 6, 9.
Right, looks like we've got 3 hits and a crit.
Yeah, I'm going to spend it. So that's twin. So
4
1
battle
defense
stations.
dice, and I'm going to discard chemosite.
Sure.
Wow.
Pumping that extra hit, so I'm guaranteed to kill you now.
Okay, so I think I can crack the vortex still, but I think your scan tokens matter. Redo its attack.
What's that? Sorry.
I'm going to use the temporal vortex on the scout. Are rolled again. All cards and tokens that were used in the original attack cannot be used in the second attack. Okay, so basically now you just have to redo. Like I'm going to use temporal.
Well, when
vortex.
defending during the compare results step, you may discard this card.
Okay.
Okay.
So the card they are.
Right, so I'm just re-rolling again then, yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be the same number of dice, I guess. 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty much what happened is that attack was wiped.
Okay, so that is 3 hits, 3 crits.
So 6.
And you've got 1.
So yep. I don't actually think you're allowed to use the scan tokens. That's the weird thing about it. Let me just roll these 3.
Why not? I'm not actually using them. That's a passive thing.
Yeah. I just.
You've only got 2 anyway, so.
Yeah, you can still kill me anyway, right? So we won't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so this comes off the board.
Alright, Scout Cube 608 is.
And I guess we're back to dials.
Okay, yep.
That's a good point, Jeff. Well, I'll see if I can. I'll write that down to try and remember to bring that up in post match and see what they have to say. as it stands right now, we've got Bryan taking first blood,
So
grabbing,
Suran is now a
destroying Scout Cube 608 with the
12. Yeah,
sphere,
because I've got initiative now.
um, and allowing
Yeah, so we'll always be.
him
So
to get
so
40 points.
both of my ships are 11, and yours is a 12 because you've got the +1.
Oh, right, okay.
So, thinking about
I
this,
much prefer both my ships being the same.
Yes, it does help. Yeah.
thinking about this logically, for Joseph to try and get the win here, he's going to have to take out one of Bryan's ships. I mean, that part's obvious. Um, the ship that's hurt the most is the Prometheus. Um, the Sphere is still sitting at full health, 7 hull, 6 shields. The Prometheus is only at 4 hull, so it has no shields left. Now, the big question is there enough time for Joseph to try and get the Prometheus out of
Because that would still
position,
be used,
which
wouldn't it?
is a
Yeah,
whole different
and
task
more than meets the eye.
in on its own, especially against somebody like Bryan.
And
I know a lot of the UK guys will agree with that. Let's check the time. We are sitting at 11 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, sorry. I turned my there. Is that better? I did turn my volume down
we might as
compared
well
to
just call it here. I don't have
the
enough
players.
rounds to get in.
What I was saying about UK,
okay, if you
what
say.
I was saying about you
All
guys,
right,
you
good
UK
game.
guys, is that you guys
Good game,
rarely
Joseph.
ever see Bryan
That
out
was
of
very
position.
nerve-wracking for that Prometheus, I have to say.
Yeah, it was good. It was very well maneuvered.
Okay, I apologize about that. I
All
did turn
right,
my mic
I
down.
will see you on the group.
Okay, right, speak to you later.
Okay, bye.
Oh, wait, what just happened? Hey, Bryan, what just happened?
Joseph just called it there because he says he doesn't have enough sort of like time to get the damage in that he needs to do.
Oh, all right then.
And
Interesting.
because obviously my sphere's protecting the Prometheus up there, so you would need to get through the sphere to
Yeah,
get to the Prometheus, which was probably scary for him.
I thought he was going to try and turn and try and ping the Prometheus at range 3. And if he could have gotten the Prometheus to
Does
run,
that, then he's but his problem there is sort of like the sphere's on the wrong side of the Prometheus for him to easily do that.
Yeah.
But that was still tough though.
Okay. Did you guys agree to? I know he conceded, but you guys didn't agree to the point value. Because if he conceded, then you
No, he
get the
has
full.
Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll discuss that. I mean, because I could have easily have went to try and get the Suran with him, and that's it. We'll sort it out.
Okay. All right then.
Okay. Well, thanks for hosting again, Jerry.
No problem.
And I shall speak to you soon.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Right. Bye.
All right, viewers. So Joseph conceded. Joseph determined that he didn't have enough time to try and swing around and get the points he needed. To get the points he needed to pull this one out. I believe the league rules are that Bryan does get the full sweep because they did not agree to a point value. Jeff can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But yeah, that's the game. That's a very surprise ending. I was not expecting that. that's it. So, everyone, thank you for watching. We're going to have more games coming up. I believe there is another game tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I don't believe I will be available to live stream that. Um, so again, there will be more games coming up in the future. I don't have the schedule in front of me to look, so if you haven't already, you can follow. You can follow the channel, and you'll get notified when our games are live or when I go live to stream the games. You can also check out the brand new the YouTube channel that we have for the entire shipyard. All of these matches are being uploaded over there for safekeeping and replay value. So you can head on over there. Other than that, thank you everybody for watching. Have a